U.S. Central Command said tensions had risen markedly in one world's busiest sea lanes. Part of the regional expansion Israel's war in Gaza Strip. U.S. Navy helicopters exchanged fire with Houthi militants from Yemen in the Red Sea on Sunday. In statement made by CENTCOM, it was stated that incident occurred on Sunday morning, when Houthi militants approached Singapore-flagged Danish-owned Maersk Hangzhou with 4 small boats and exchanged fire with security team on ship. It was stated that after militants opened fire on U.S. helicopters responding to a distress call from ship, helicopters returned fire, sinking 3 of 4 Houthi boats and killing their crews. In the statement, it was stated that there was no damage to the helicopters sent from USS Eisenhower and USS Gravely, and no U.S. personnel were injured. A Houthi military spokesman said 10 members of the movement were dead or missing. This is one of most important, most vital commercial waterways in the world. John Kirby, National Security Council's Strategic Communications Coordinator, said Sunday on ABC's Good Morning America. And we have an obligation to keep trade flowing with our allies and partners, he said. The Houthis, an Iran-backed militant group that controls northern Yemen, have been attacking commercial ships since October in what the movement says is retaliation for Israel's military offensive in Gaza. They said that naval attacks against Israeli ships or ships going to Israel will continue until the blockade on Gaza is lifted. But while Biden administration has taken lead in announcing formation of a naval coalition to fight Yemeni militants, Houthis have avoided directly confronting U.S. forces. Sunday's appears to be the first direct between the United States and Houthi forces since October 7, when Hamas militants crossed into Israel, killing 1,200 people and capturing 240 hostages. In the Houthi military statement on Sunday evening, it was announced that 10 members of our naval forces were martyred and disappeared as a result of the American attack. The American enemy is suffering consequences of the crime and its repercussions. Statement said. Sunday's occurred hours after another missile hit the Maersk Hangzhou in the Red Sea. According to CENTCOM, while responding to Saturday night's attack, Gravely shot down 2 anti-ship ballistic missiles fired from Houthi-controlled areas in Yemen. CENTCOM said, adding that no injuries were reported. Maersk said in an emailed statement after the second attack that all transits in the region were postponed for 48 hours. He added that Maersk Hangzhou was transiting from Singapore to Egypt's Suez port when the attacks occurred and its crew was reported to be safe. Maersk's decision to postpone shipment on Sunday came 3 days after U.S.-led maritime coalition announced resumption of transit through region, citing security protection offered. Other companies are now watching closely how Maersk is progressing. If Maersk decides to